Welcome back to Scene on 7 here at the Loft at Michelin on Main. It's time for the main event. It's where we let you vent your opinion, not necessarily fair or balanced, but hey, we're not afraid to take on the hot topics of the day. And Debra Capps is loving all the sporty ones that we chose. Just
yes,
for you,
I can't
Debra.
wait. I'm such a knowledgeable sports person.
Right, that's why it's going to be great. Of course, one of our favorite duos, Bill Love, Debra Capps from 103.3 Earth FM.
Yes, that's right.
All right, you ready to jump right on in?
Okay,
Let's do it.
Let's jump.
Yeah, before we jump, Debra, I really need the boots. Like, that's
Yes,
what's important.
these boots, these are yours as soon as the segment's over.
All right, love it, love it, love it. All right, Derek Jeter, were y'all watching this last night?
Yes.
No, you're like, no, I was asleep.
No, I was. My dad was a Yankees fan for years, his whole life, and I lost him 4 years ago. But if he were alive today, he would have loved the way Derek Jeter just had the storybook ending.
I mean, Debra, you're an actress. You're in a lot. Was this like? I feel like this was written for Hollywood. Like, it could not have been any better.
There's absolutely going to be a movie made about this, and I've already decided that I'm a good enough actor. I could play Derek Jeter.
You can play Derek Jeter. Yes.
And I'm going to be her agent. If they don't hire her, we're suing for sexual discrimination.
That's done. It sounds like a plan. It's something we've already got this plan in. If you missed it, I mean, it was ninth inning. They were coming back. You know, the Yankees were up by 2, and then you know, home run, and then Yankees get another turn. He's the third one hit. Wins the game.
And that is a storybook ending, because normally, even a great player, half the time or a little over half the time you make it out. And most of the great players just sort of fade away. Even like Babe Ruth ended up on a team like in Boston, and this was like the natural without the over the top lights blowing up thing.
Yeah, it's a movie waiting to happen.
But like a home run would have been too scripted. It would have been like, okay, that was what, you know, just a good solid base hit.
But a walk off, you know, bottom of the ninth. I mean, that's what every little kid dreams about.
I mean, that's what everybody got excited, because we're like, he's going to get a chance to hit. He's going to have a chance to hit. It was awesome. I definitely had chills. Everybody.
It should have been the last game. Now they have to go to Boston.
And then they go to Boston. Well, for a night, maybe even Red Sox fans were like, all right, Derek. All right, let's stay on the sports theme just another second. You know, we have a big game tomorrow, a lot of college games. Game day is going to be in Columbia, South Carolina, when they take on Missouri. Last time game day was there was 2012. Darius Rucker, obviously a big Carolina fan, was the celebrity picker. This time it's Kenny Chesney. Okay, Bill shakes his head, and Deborah's like, isn't that?
So I mean, I'm gonna let Bill take this. I'm gonna let Bill and Megan discuss this, because I'm just like, well, Kenny Chesney seems pretty cool. I mean, like, it's like a pretty big name.
In the Kenny Chesney movie, you will play Kenny Chesney. But that is weird, because they normally have, I mean, whenever I've watched it, it's always somebody from the hosting school. You know, at Tennessee, it might have been Kenny Chesney or somebody. I don't understand that at all. Although the weird thing is, Kenny is the one that hosted the Steve Spurrier.
I believe, which was awesome on the SEC stories. It's a great. I thought he did a good job with it too.
But I don't understand. Maybe that's the reason. I don't understand.
So a lot of people, including some of my friends that love Kenny Chesney, are just like, great, there goes our W. You know what I mean? People, you know, are so superstitious too when it comes to sports.
I do not believe Kenny Chesney is going to affect the outcome of the game. I'm not a sports person, but I do feel confident to say that he's not going to affect that.
Okay, we'll have to see. 7 o'clock on ESPN. Fingers crossed. It'll be good. He's also going to be performing at the Horseshoe, so that's, you know, really cool. All right, Justin Bieber. Bill, I know you've been dying all day to talk about this.
Okay, so I'm a believer. No.
Look how you fit that in. He's going to be the voice of Kit. When you think Knight Rider, do you not think Justin Bieber? He's going to be the new voice.
So, I find this slightly disturbing. I mean, he just recently got rid of this DUI charge, or I don't remember what the outcome was, but now he's the voice of a car. I don't know if that's the best idea.
He can't drive a car, but he can be a car.
But it was Hasselhoff's kind of decision. He said that he owed Bieber a favor, and
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. And Bill said earlier, you know, we were talking, he goes, well, with David Hasselhoff, you know, not reliable, Justin not reliable. This movie's never going to be made.
They're never going to be straight at the same time.
You don't think?
They won't be able to do scenes together. High and drunk. I mean,
it sounds like we've got to see this. We've got to witness this.
Let's just watch the making of this movie.
Who cares if here's the movie, the behind the scenes. Well, David Hasselhoff, he was like, you know what? Beeb's a good guy. He's kind of had a bad rap.
Well,
for like the past 2 years, maybe.
I mean, I don't dislike Justin Bieber so much. I mean, he's a young kid. He's got a lot of pressure. I mean, he's in a really competitive industry. But I mean, no, I don't immediately go, voice of Kit, Justin Bieber.
A car.
Obviously, he was born to play this role.
Yeah. Was he even born when Knight Rider first came out?
Like,
no, absolutely
Hasselhoff, I didn't even realize they were such buds.
You know?
It makes sense.
Don't hassle the Hoff, Deborah. Do not hassle the Hoff.
That was not a pun, Bud and
no, it was not.
Y'all were awesome. Thank you so much. Make sure you're listening to them every weekday morning on 103.3 Earth FM. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
And hey, we would love to hear from you. If you're getting fired up about something, hit us up on Facebook. You can also send us a tweet. Well, here's a look at what's hot on the scene, sponsored by Trent the Top and our UpstateSC.info. The Due West Fall Festival is going on tomorrow from 8 until 1. You can also check out the Bowie Old Farm Show in Iva from 11 to 1. That's happening tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, the Piedmont Boys are going to be taking over 12 Blazer Park in Travelers Rest. You can check out events in our area anytime. Just visit our UpstateSC.info.